What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome back for yet another Madden 13 online ranked match. And today we are going up against the Washington Redskins, so we decided to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go ahead and see if we could get a win with these guys. The last time we played, we kind of failed with the Chiefs, so hopefully we can go ahead and get ourselves a victory. Going up against the Redskins, not the easiest thing in the world. For one, they have the human glitch in Brandon Bakes at kick return, but I believe RG3 is the best quarterback in Madden. I mean, statistically, he's right up there with any other quarterback in the game. Then you have that 92 speed where you can just take off. Throwing on the run is really well. Good throwing power, just amazing accuracy. And again, that speed that he has is really, really good. I mean, he can do things like this, just run away from sacks. So we get really, really close. I mean, it should have been a sack, but he's quick enough to just kind of escape. And unfortunately, we were unable to get him. Fourth down, he decides to go for it, and he gets to really throw on the right-hand side to Davis. Offensively, of course, we got Jamal Charles, and obviously we want to put the ball in his hands. And right there, I'm sorry, son, but don't test the user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody please give that man a link to my channel. That way he will know. Don't throw the ball my way. Like I said, offensively, of course, we want to give the ball to Jamal Charles as much as possible. Throwing the ball, we're looking for Dwayne necktie bow and see if we can go ahead and get something going over here offensively and just be able to move the ball. Redskins definitely got decent cornerbacks, great speed on the field. A rack pull, I mean, that's just another word for sack. You see the commercials, and right there we go to Jamal Charles, and we end up scoring, and so we get our first possession, and good outcome. So we're up 7-0. All we got to do is maintain. Defensively, just get some pressure on RG3. Don't give him all day to sit back and be able to throw the ball because, like I said, his accuracy is really, really good. And right there, we get a nice sack. And the Chiefs got some great linemen if you stick in Hali, and there's somebody else, Houston, I think. They're like a 99 or like 95 over on the edges. So that right there is really, really good. And they have Barry, who's a tremendous safety. They definitely got some good defensive players. My goal is just to not give RG3 a lot of time inside the pocket. I'm cool with him running outside the pocket as long as we don't let him gain yards like that. We just want to get him to flush outside the pocket. Not get enough time to be able to sit back there and just find nice open throws. So obviously you just want to again send as much pressure as possible. And he definitely has a good running attack. That was not Morris, but Morris is a beast. His break tackling is tremendous in this game. Right here we end up going with the Raiders. Let's see if we can make something happen. We dodge left, dodge right, and then we don't get any room. But again, offensively, same gameplay, man. Give the ball to Jamal Charles and let his speed do the work for us. So right there, how is this not a touchdown? This man has open space. He should not be getting caught by anybody, but he ends up getting chased down. So we go back to Jamal Charles, and again, another touchdown opportunity missed. I thought I was going to be able to score right there, but good position right in the 4-yard line. We go back to Jamal Charles, and we end up scoring a touchdown. And right now we're up 14-7. And, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns is really good. So I definitely want to be able to gain that multiple possession lead. So hopefully we can go ahead and get ourselves a stop here to, give our offense an opportunity to do that. Again, another big sack by our defense. So another one, man. We're doing really, really good with RG3 here. On third down, he decides to test the user. We end up getting another interception. I'm sorry, son. No soup for you. Two-piece. Our second turnover, forced turnover of the game right there. So we are already in field goal range. So worst case scenario, scoring runs, we should be able to score. I'm trying to mix it up, trying to run the ball. But, the Redskins, again, they have good cornerbacks with Kerrigan. Good linebackers with Kerrigan and Rackbull. So, unfortunately, we were held to a field goal. It was 4th and 1, so we're practicing the 4th down swag this game. So we kick a field goal, we go up 2 possessions. So no matter what, he can't take the lead on this possession. That right there is always good. And look at the human glitch Banks. It's only a matter of time before that man takes one back, and that right there sucks. But whatever you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Look at Arenas breaking tackles because he's so strong, and that man brushes his teeth with chicken thighs. That man is absolutely so disrespectful for turning a touchdown into a touchdown. He's seen Banks like, you know what? I'm not gonna let you outdo me, son. So we end up scoring our own special team touchdown. and we regained that multiple possession lead. Right here, I thought he was going to go again. I was like, oh, not a three-peat. But thankfully, we end up stopping Banks in. You know, our defense has been playing pretty well so far. And again, we are tracking down RG3 left and right, putting the pressure on him, making it difficult for him to sit back and, you know, just sit pretty in the pocket, have a long time sitting back there to find people. And as long as we can do that, we're definitely going to be good. And damn, now I'm looking at this game. We got tremendous pressure on RG3. We're getting, you know, a good amount of sacks. Fourth and forever, for whatever reason he decides to go for it. Right there, I went for the swat to play it safe. Unfortunately, I just get a horrible animation. He ends up just mossing me for a huge reception. I feel like game is over if I stop him. I'm already close to the end zone. I would have killed the clock, possibly scored a touchdown and/or, you know, field goal. But unfortunately, it didn't happen that way because our SWAT just missed. So that catch alone puts him back in this ball game. You know, even if he kicks a field goal, he still brings it to a one-possession game, and that's exactly what happens. You know, 4th and 14, he ends up kicking a field goal. But we got 2 timeouts with 50-some-odd seconds left. Hopefully, we can go ahead and see if we can get our way into field goal territory to make something happen. And hopefully, we can go ahead and do that. Matt Castle isn't the best quarterback in the game. Definitely far from the best accurate-wise. So, again, we're just trying to put the ball in our playmakers' hands so they can go ahead and make plays for us. Thankfully, Jamal Charles fumbles out of bounds. And we're like one good play from getting out of field goal range right there. Nobody's open. We decided to take off and get stopped. So we're at about midfield, and we end up running the ball with Charles. And, you know, one more run, I feel like we'll be in field goal range. I only got 1 timeout left, so I got to play it safe. So we end up going to the makeshift screen to Charles. And right now, I don't know what the Chiefs kicker is, but this run right here definitely puts us in field goal range. We were playing for the field goal, and, you know, you can't play aggressive all the time, you know. So we played it smart. We got our field goal. We go up 10. He comes out in the second half deciding to onside kick us, but we recover, and it gives us really good field position to go ahead and make something happen. And, you know, one good play, we're already in field goal range. So, you know, worst case scenario, like I always like to say, we should be able to score a field goal scoring wise. But Dwayne Bowe comes through with a big play like that, and right now this drive right here is going to set the tempo of the game. You know, we should be able to score, go up, you know, a big lead. And we've already gotten great pressure on RG3, so if we can continue that, we'll be fine. He does hold us up to a field goal, but nonetheless, that's still providing us with the multiple possession lead. So, you know, let's see if our defense can provide us with another stop. We've been doing a really, really good job of getting to the backfield, flushing RG3 outside of the pocket. And not only that, he's not having a big game running. You know, it's not like he's running loose. You know, we're just getting him outside of the pocket. But right there, he ends up throwing a streak, and he ends up just getting a nice touchdown right there. You definitely got to be careful with them damn running backs out of the backfield, man. So he scores the touchdown. We are up by 6, and a field goal right here still gives us that 2-possession lead. So all we're looking to do is, thankfully, we end up recovering that. All we're trying to do is move the ball downfield, maybe kill some clock, and get into scoring territory. And, you know, hopefully we can just go ahead and do that. We haven't had too much problem on offense. So, you know, right there we go to Jamal Charles, and we end up getting another first down. And people ask, yes, why do you throw so many screens? Well, I'm not playing with Tom Brady. I'm not playing with Aaron Rodgers. I'm playing with teams that, you know, have trouble throwing the ball at times. So, you know, I like to keep it, you know, short and give the ball to the best playmakers. And on bad teams, most of the time, the best player is a running back, as we end up scoring a touchdown right there. Like, clearly, Jamal Charles is one of the best running backs in the game due to his sheer speed alone. Especially in Madden, that makes him a tremendously viable option to give the ball to. So, you know, running the ball, if I'm going to be stopped and I'm going to pass, you know, screens help give the ball to my best playmaker, which majority of the time playing with bad teams such as the Jaguars, the Rams, or, you know, the Chiefs and things like that. You know, my best playmakers are my running back. So I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get the ball in their hands. If that means a lot of screens, then, you know, I got to do what I got to do to win. Right here, RG3 gets a decent run right there. And there hasn't been too many. You see 6 rushes for 35 yards. And right there we get another interception. There's plenty of games that I face RG3. He just went loose running. You know, so, you know, being able to flush him outside the pocket while only giving him 35 yards, definitely consider that a good defensive game by the Chiefs so far. And 1 touchdown, I feel like definitely ends this game. So let's see if we go ahead and do that. Wide open was the reprecision drag, but I didn't hit it as soon as I did it. So He forces me to punt, which still keeps him in this game. You know, all he needs is a score, another stop, because he has stopped me a couple times, or maybe an onside kick and things like that. He's back in this game, so hopefully our defense can come through. And as I say that, he goes deep over the middle with a nice catch. As you see, we're still putting great pressure on RG3, which is really good, which is something that the Chiefs really have with that 95 on the right with Hali and that 95 on the left in Houston. So we're definitely being able to cause just, you know, regular pressure. But he ends up scoring a touchdown, so now I'm getting a little nervous. You know, now it's 31-37. A touchdown for him takes the lead, and it's my job at this point to go ahead and kill the clock and come out with this victory. So, you know, all I got to do is get a couple first downs, and we should be able to put this game away. You know, make him waste his timeouts, and then game's over at that point. So, as you see, back-to-back plays with Jamal Charles. And as you see, we're 12 for 14. We haven't thrown the ball that much. You know, we're definitely mixing in with some good running attempts. And right here, all we got to do is get a first down. The game is over. You know, we got to make him waste his timeouts. All right, we're forced to pass, and we end up hitting him with a beautiful what is it? A motion fade for the first down. And at that point, we just get him to waste his timeout, so we end up just calling a couple no huddles. And thankfully, you know, we end up coming away with this game. Our defense played way better than what the final score shows. Our defense had a tremendous game. We caused RG3 to make a few bad decisions. You know, we flushed him outside of the pocket, which is definitely a good comfort zone for RG3 in Madden because his accuracy is so great. You know, and not only that, we kept him from running the ball, you know, in big chunks. So that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on this video, but only do so if you're entertained. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.